Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Sports Talk Raw, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell you how we feel about these sports. You dig? I'm your boy Trizmo. I'm the host. Trying to check in on this Wednesday. Today we got just a little bit of people here. We got me. We got young Mannie.
What's happening, people?
Yeah, man. So how you feeling so far about this lovely, lovely Wednesday show? We've been missing for a while, but we back.
Hey, it's 2024. We back in the building. We missed y'all, but it's a new year, so we had to get everything in order before we came out here because we got to come correct because we got to keep it raw. You feel me? But we got some stuff for y'all today, so don't worry. We back in full effect. All the family ain't here, but they all here in spirit. You feel me?
Hey, Unc's probably going to be joining us real soon. Probably so, probably so. I don't know what happened to little Asia, but shout out to
He's
my
sleep.
man.
He's sleep. You look at the time. It's 8:12. You know he got to go to sleep because he got to get up early in the morning.
He worked. He just took over my shift, dog. No, you don't. I don't want to hear that.
I
And
I, I
Chrome,
be
after and Chrome, he's still working. Oh, and look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, this is what I'm drinking. Right, I'm smoking right now. Look, it's called juice. Look at that jet fuel.
June.
Oh, mild
Okay.
fuel, mild full. And you know,
Okay.
I'm back on my get it right, man.
Eight
$13.
dollar bottle.
It's
Oh,
$13.
13.
I went up to the
Okay.
next level. I got the
Okay.
VS bottle out of $13 bottle. Holla at your boy.
There we go. Well, tonight, because I drunk all my stuff, I'm on this peach cream water. Because I drunk everything. 'Cause I be drinking.
Okay, okay. Well, shit. I don't got no Vegas news right now. The Golden Knights they won like they won one, then they lost one. Oh
Well, they
man.
they won Monday 5-1. We had a hat trick. It is some Vegas news. The boys won yesterday. They beat Boise. Gave
Oh
Boise the first
yeah,
gave Boise the first loss in the conference. And then the girls won today.
yeah.
The girls beat San Diego State today.
Hey,
A little
them
bit.
girls they be hooping, but the men being Boise. Oh man.
Yes. Because Boise is number 2 in Mountain West right now, and their first loss came from us.
Like it may have been a
Even
fluke,
though
but I don't care. Right now it feels good.
we lost to Utah.
Look at that.
Yes,
Damn, dog.
sir.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I didn't have that much faith. I didn't.
Kalen Boone, ever since they let him come back to play, he's been balling.
Hey,
He's been balling for us. He's different. He's a different maker for us.
hey, every team needs that person, that hustler, just that dog out there that's willing to do what he needs to do to win. He don't need to score. He may not be that flashy at all, but he's willing to do whatever it takes.
We almost beat Utah, and Utah is
Yeah,
number 1 in Mountain West.
yeah, Chrome.
Utah
We
State.
did. Look at that.
Uh
Upgraded.
oh,
I'm
it's
Look
the
at
yo,
man,
he's
the myth,
that's
the legend.
that I know he's Mr. International now. He's Mr. International.
where in the world am I? You know what I'm saying? We in the lovely Playa de Carmen. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gents. You're now rocking with the motherfucking best sports radio show of all time. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Sports Talk Raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here in Playa de Carmen, Mexico, enjoying this shit. This shit is beautiful out here, bro. It's different. It's hella different. Is what I'm gonna say. It's unbelievably different. It's I thought it was gonna be more of a it's hella Americanized, bro. But it's cool though. Getting late nights and shit. You can walking in the streets and shit, man. It's cool. Yeah, late. We was 3 o'clock in the morning and shit. We was out there walking around and shit, man. It's cool. It's a cool little layout though, man. It's hella different, but it's hella
Yeah, you've been
Americanized.
traveling. to a lot of Central America, Middle America countries, so
You
you
know, I
would
like
know.
it around here. Yeah, it's pretty dope though. It's dope though. I definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. Yeah,
Okay,
'I've
100%.
not. I've never
I
been
ain't
out the
never
country.
heard of place. I've really been out of Vegas,
I've
Hey,
never
but
been out.
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that, dog. Don't trip.
I, it's time.
First of all, you at least had to go to California.
And I got laughed at in LA because I tried to buy a bottle of liquor after 2 a.m., dog. I was like, what? I got my ID and I got money. And she started laughing at me.
Oh.
That's
Well,
crazy.
not every place is like Vegas.
I know everyone can't be a grown up all the time. Fuck out of here, man.
Hey, there's some dry counties, bro.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, man, don't even get me started on that. I've only
And,
been from like Vegas, LA, San Diego, Houston. Oh, when I was auction mode, but you only know about that. New Orleans. That's really it. Well,
Yeah.
but
I've been.
me, I'm not even gonna talk about all the places I've been because I've been around the world and yeah. You feel me?
All
I've
right.
been to a lot of places.
All right. Now we get back to esports. We were just talking about how the men beat Boise,
Yes. The old asses won. I hate their fucking coach. So I'm glad it happened.
and we
Um,
barely lost to Utah.
and we barely
That's
lost.
what Chrome said. We barely lost to
Utah. And we
Utah,
got
man.
Colorado State tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, because they was out there practicing today, so they got to play tomorrow. They got Colorado State
So,
tomorrow.
so maybe you were right on. They're a lot better than I. I just fell back into that old trend of my hopes was up at the. Oh,
Yeah,
here
yeah,
we
yeah.
go again.
The old boy, man, Kalen Boone has changed. He makes a
Yeah.
That's what
difference.
Manny was just saying. Like, yeah, he may
Yeah.
not be scoring all them points, but he's one of those type of players. Like I said, he's willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah. Both of the Boone brothers, honestly, both of the Boone brothers is nice, bro. The twins are nice, bro. They make a difference. I didn't know they're gonna make that much of a difference, but they make a difference. Jalen Hill he tore his ACL. He's done for the year for UNLV, but you couldn't
Yeah.
tell the difference because they was like, shit, he was good, but this dude's better. That type shit. So it makes a
Damn, that's the
difference. It
true
makes a big
next
difference.
man up.
Next man up, for real.
And we getting that recruit from Holy Cross for the quarterback.
Football. The one I was talking
Yeah.
about. Yep. But he's
Yeah,
my friend. The people I was talking to called him a Tom Tebow ish. He's just smaller. I was like, okay. But
that
So
he had
he
his
sounds
yard at
terrible.
6,000 yards in the last 2 years throwing the football and damn near
so he's a
3,000 running.
he's a
Tim
he's a
Tebow
tight
couldn't
end,
be Tim Tebow if he wasn't that big.
but he's a
Well,
tight end
he doing
that
his
can throw the tight end that can throw the
Yeah,
ball. That's all I'm
yeah.
a
That's
little
exactly what Tim
a
Tebow
little
doing.
tight end. That sounds terrible.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly
A
what Tim
tight end that
Tebow
can
was.
throw the
He was
ball.
a tight end that
Yep.
could
Like
throw the
I can see
football.
that. I can see that working in college. I could definitely see that working in college, but
Right.
not in the league.
No,
Not in the league, dog.
Well,
he gonna come and
well,
light up
you
UNLV
can't
and give us a good
you
year.
can't say that
Oh,
because Josh Allen is a big quarterback. Dante Culpepper was 260
sure was. This is a
as a
big ass man.
quarterback.
No.
This is a
He's
big ass
not
man.
big. He's a
Roethlisberger was big.
little tight end. That's the problem. If he was big, that'd be fine. He's not big. He's little,
Oh,
and he's too even like it's two negatives.
Antoine
How you a little tight
Antoine
end,
Antoine
but you playing
Randall
quarterback,
Antoine Randall
Antoine
L.
Randall. Yeah.
Antoine
the
Randall
receiver?
L. He played quarterback, but he was small in stature, but he was a hell of a quarterback. Antoine Randall
I
L.
think I only remember him as a receiver, dog, not even quarterback.
Now he was a quarterback because they used to do trick plays with him in Pittsburgh, but he
No,
started
yeah,
off
that
as a
nigga,
quarterback.
he's a receiver. Nobody remembers him playing quarterback, nigga. That he was trash.
I remember him playing quarter. I remember him playing quarterback. Even David
I do
Andrews
too,
trick
but
plays
he
for
was
him like
not
that in
good.
Pittsburgh.
He was yeah, he was not good. Like that's what I'm saying. It
He
worked
played
in
quarterback.
college.
He was one hell of a receiver. He was a better receiver, though. You're
He
right.
he
Yes,
was way better receiver. He
Mm-hmm.
was a way better
like
receiver.
I could definitely see it working in college, but in the league, if you're a quarterback and your best skill is being another position and an underside of that position, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
Well,
I could definitely see it
you
working in college though.
Your quarterback should be a running back because of his size, but he's a quarterback. Bryce
Because
Young.
he's just a little quarterback. He's a little quarterback, not a little offensive lineman playing quarterback.
I'm just saying.
So are y'all gonna be horrible again next year, bro? Probably, huh?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
They're
That's
not.
crazy.
They're gonna get better.
I
I hope
know.
so.
So we go. Wait. Are we going to NFL? Because we just talked about the little bit
No,
of
no, no.
hometown. We
I
can go
just
to
had to ask a
NFL.
quick question. You can go wherever you want to go. I just had to ask a quick question because it was on my
No, we're
mind
doing
the
this
other day.
quick, real quick. We can go to
Because I
football.
was
We can
like,
talk about
go ahead, bro.
last week's. We could talk about last week's the playoffs last week. Get our
Okay.
predictions in. We can talk about my team because we're gonna make this a little short and sweet. So we can go
Well,
start with our team
be-
before we get to
be-
the playoffs.
before we do that, I got the list pulled up, Mosky. I got the list of the top 5 richest owners in the NFL, and
Okay.
Okay.
Let it go.
your guy's actually number 3 on the list. So number 1 is
Because
Rob Walton for the Broncos. He's worth 66.9 billion. Number
okay.
2 is Jody Allen of the Seahawks. She's worth 20.3 billion. And then it's your guy, Tepper. He's worth 18.5.
No,
Then the
yeah, yeah,
Hunt
yeah.
family,
But I
huh?
think he's partial owner. They're partial owners of the team. My dude's full owner by itself.
No, Jody Allen is full owner. Paul
Oh,
Allen
okay.
was the owner, but he died. But remember, Paul Allen was he's part owner of Microsoft with Bill Gates.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, that's right.
yeah, they got full ownership of that team, and so does Walton. Rob Walton, he owns Walmart, but he
Okay.
has full ownership of the Broncos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
That's
then it's
crazy.
the Hunt family and Jerry Jones.
That's crazy.
Catch up.
That's crazy. I mean, the money
All
kind of
right.
money these cats have is crazy.
So we can go back to what we were talking about. Like, Manny, let's be real. There is no way my team can have any hope.
Of
Oh,
course
look, there
they
it is right
can.
there. How? How? Because
They get it. They get it right. They get the right coach.
most of the time you say if we get the number one draft pick, woot woot woot, we get the coach, woot woot. But when your coach is not allowed to coach how he coaches, and nobody can do what they want because your owner says so.
That's why you got to get a. That's why you got to get a coach that's going to put the owner in their place.
Did you just say somebody's going to tell their boss what to do?
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes they need it.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not saying they don't need it.
it
Right
happens.
there,
Why? Why do you think? Why do you think that that
David.
Jimmy Johnson took so long for Jerry Jones to put Jimmy Johnson into the Cowboys Hall of Fame? Because Jimmy Johnson was
Be-
telling Jerry Jones, "No,
yes,
I'm
and
not going
Billy,
to do
and
it
Right.
they.
that
Go
That's
way.
go
why
ahead
I'm
in
he.
the
going to do it
corner.
my
I
way."
got this.
And
Yeah.
that's why he fired him. They will throw tantrums. I'm not saying it's right, but this is their hobby. This ain't how they make money. This is how they play. Remember that.
That's true.
Nigga, but football's pretty, you know what I'm saying, lucrative though. I mean, it's like
No, it's
it's a
very
good play.
lucrative. But this is still their hobby. He bought it
No,
by.
it's
He's
still
like,
it's definitely their hobby. I agree.
like it sucks that some people get to play real life franchise mode, but
And nigga, I
it is what it
I
is.
would
But when
love
it's
it.
the owner, like, look at Washington.
This motherfucker's worth
They're still,
$59 billion. That's crazy.
yeah, ain't nobody
Uh,
gonna tell him nothing. Nah, 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 nah.
that's crazy. Oh,
But
that's
he
all the owner's net worth. What the?
no,
Oh no, it's
no,
gotta be
that's
more than
just him. He
Yes.
God damn. Oh
So
my.
no one can tell him nothing.
A
but
hundred
but you
thousand
got to
dollars is a
realize
drop in the bucket for him, bro. That's
but you
crazy.
got to realize he owns Walmart. So
Oh yeah,
that's why
well, there you go.
he owns Walmart. He
See,
bought
we
that
playing
money
on the
with
wrong
Walmart.
fields. We playing on the wrong fields. We go ahead and open up our own little Walmart.
Like he
And
owns
that's why,
Walmart.
and you keep saying salary cap matters, salary cap matters. Fuck out of here.
Nigga, salary cap matters to like not to
It
them.
do.
It don't matter.
It matters. It matters to small market teams where the family don't have the money.
Yeah, they don't
Where
want
they don't
to.
have the
Who
money.
cares? If you don't know what these big corporations,
Hey,
they don't care about the
Mongo, I
little
agree.
people. They do not care about the little people. They just do what they want. Why? Because they can. I'm not saying it's right, but boy,
I'm not saying it's right
they will
either,
I
stick it.
but
totally agree.
But you
but
guys will defend the salary cap because
salary
you don't want
caps
these
help
billionaires to
teams.
pay more money.
Salary caps help teams where they don't have $59 billion. Their owner only has $2 billion. So it helps them to be competitive in this
And they're
field.
never
That's what the salary
competitive.
cap does.
They're not competitive. They're like
They are.
everyone in 10 years, there's always a
No.
dark
I,
horse.
let me tell you a team, the Bengals. Their owner
Where does
doesn't
it
have
wait?
that much money,
And
but the
what did
Bengals
when
are
was the last time the
competitive.
Bengals won the Super Bowl?
They've been there though. They are a
They've been
competitive
there.
team. They are a competitive team. Do you know the eight? You know
They
their
are
division.
okay.
Hold up,
The
their
team that did
division is
make the
the only.
playoffs are a
Hold
competitive
on,
team.
hold on. Their division is
They
the
were
They're
only
they were in the
division
competitive.
this
playoffs 2 years.
year.
They was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
They all went over 500. That whole division, the Browns, the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Steelers all went over 500. The only division that
That's
ever
true.
do that in the NFL ever. So that means that they're a competitive team because they went over 500.
Hey, yeah, that's on you now. They're not competitive.
Your
They had a couple good sparks.
your
Same
division
here.
Wait.
barely
So
even got
wait.
to 500.
Wait. In 10 years, how many times have they made playoffs?
Oh, they was going every year. What do you mean with the Red Rooster?
I just asked a question.
They was
They
make
definitely didn't
almost
go
every
every
year.
year.
Almost every year,
You
especially with the
remember
Red
every year
Rooster.
they'll lose in the first round. Marvin Lewis. Does that ring a
Yes,
No, I
bell?
definitely
They
remember
lose in
all
the first
that. But
round.
then they would go on a dry every time they got rid of their
Them
coach
niggas will
like
win the
that.
division and lose.
they didn't get rid of
And
their
then they
coaches
fire their
like
coach,
that.
They
and then
never made
like
it out
four
the
or
first
five
round.
years before
Remember?
they got out of there.
No, they had Marvin Lewis and then went straight to the next coach, and they still went to the playoffs because they still had the team.
Yeah.
They didn't go on no
All
dry
After
right,
spell.
after they fell off like a little
all
like
right, yeah,
1 year, they got
okay.
right back on top
I
because
didn't
they
know
got they
y'all
got
can.
what's his face
Okay,
with the first pick, and then after that they haven't. Yeah, they fell off. Fell
Yeah,
off like 1 year or something like that. They were
like
always in the
1 year or
playoffs.
something. But they've been consistent. But they don't have the money like say your owner. So that's where the salary cap comes in and
no,
levels
because
the field.
even with my
I
owner
got
throwing
you.
all this
He's
money
right
at
about that.
everybody, and look how bad all the rich dudes that throw money at stuff. My owner, Jerry Jones. Look, dog. Cleveland. Look, dog. That shit don't work. I don't know why you pretend like that makes a difference. Because they
Because
trying
it
to
has
act
a
like
salary
money is
cap.
skill. No,
If it
the
was
people
like
that got
baseball, it
skill,
don't
they
make a
will get the
difference.
players. Just like in baseball, the Yankees and the Dodgers don't win every year. Like people are willing to, they can identify skill, but they can get the big names, but that does not win. Look
No,
across sports, it doesn't. So I don't know how you argue when it's helping. It's not helping. It's just a bullshit excuse. Like it would make some teams more likable because they have all the big names, but like throughout history, that doesn't mean you're winning.
Well, actually, in baseball, it does because the Yankees have 26 pennants because they've been the richest team in baseball. So they have 26 pennants because they was able to buy World Series. And I'm a
that,
Yankees fan.
it's a
And
little
because they
different
was
now,
able,
but
yeah,
they don't
they
do
Baseball's the
have
nothing
wrong
what
20.
the
sport, dog.
Dodgers do. Because the
Baseball's the wrong
Dodgers, I feel
sport
like the
because
Dodgers just said, "Fuck it, they gonna give everybody $1 billion and shit." So let's see what the
yeah,
Dodgers
Yeah,
because
do.
baseball's the wrong sport because it was proven that the Yankees literally were paying people. Like, see, that's definitely the wrong sport because they bought it through the mafia. They bought
It's
it
actually the right
multiple
sport.
ways. Yeah,
yeah,
they bought it multiple ways. So I'm
yeah.
not gonna count that sport. It wasn't just the referees. Yeah,
But like
but so
basketball have. basketball has a salary cap, but like their salary cap is different because their salary cap is like it doesn't count because you can go over the salary cap and you just got to
Yeah.
pay a luxury tax, so you can still do whatever you
Everyone
want
can
to do.
go over the salary cap, and it's just a monetary penalty.
In the
Even in the
NFL, you can lose
NFL,
draft. No, you lose draft picks.
No,
that's
yeah, and
fine.
in NBA it's a little more complex, yeah, because you can after a certain amount that it's like all kinds of cap. Because I was trying to look into that shit, and I was like, okay, well, if you go over, there's a cap here where you can't touch this here, you can't go up to that place. It's weird. So,
It's a
but it
lot more
definitely
than that,
counts.
Manny. But the only difference is these teams are saying, "I have the money. It's okay. Even if we live draft pick, we can still buy players. I promise it will be all right. I got the money. Check me out."
Oh Lord Jesus Christ. Anyway, the
So what?
Bucks, his Bucks and Kings.
The Kings. Let's talk about the Kings that blew a 20-point lead last night.
No, the same team that blew a 20-point lead last night. 22 point to be exact. 22-point lead.
All right. So
I'm
look.
on the plane.
Oh,
I'm
to
like,
the side.
Hey, let's go over these
Woo!
last week games, man. These playoff games, man,
yep.
man, 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 man.
So
A lot of these
the first
games I
game we're
didn't
going to
see going this way.
the first game we're going to talk about is my dark horse for the AFC, the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns.
We can go there first.
Listen, the Houston Texans just destroyed the number one defense
Defense.
in the NFL,
Yes.
made them look like high schoolers. And I'm not talking about good high schoolers, neither. I'm talking about trash high schoolers.
Yeah, man. It was
So,
bad. I was like, oh shit.
That's when
like,
that's when you got thoroughly out coached.
that
Like,
was
That was
ridiculous.
but hey, once again,
I was like, I was not as shocked as the next game we're probably gonna talk about, but I was pretty damn shocked.
I think I was more shocked that I believed in Cleveland that even though they didn't have the quarterback, and we know who Cleveland is.
This was the team that I was like, I mean,
I,
Houston is definitely
I,
their future is so bright, it don't even make sense.
I
I don't
knew Houston,
know.
and then Houston. Not only do they have a rookie quarterback, they also got a rookie coach.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
Demarco
but
Ryan.
you know where he comes from though. We all know where he
Yeah,
comes from, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
but
yeah.
hey, but listen to this though. Us
with
believing
greatness, he
in
comes from greatness, so
Cleveland
it's all good.
is just as good as how we were believing in the Jets at first because of their defense. We were really acting like just because you have a good or great defense, you not having a quarterback is gonna make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Like
But they was
Flacco went on a
11 to
great
7.
run.
Hey, yo, I
They was
heard the
He
11
went
to
Falcons
on a
fans
7
great
say that.
though.
run.
They was talking mid game. They were like, "Is Flacco turning back into a damn pumpkin? Cinderella story
No,
over."
Flacco was always like this. He just got hot at the right time when he won the Super Bowl. And he
You're
wasn't, and
right.
when he won that Super Bowl, he was not asked to do much. So it was like, if this
First,
season
first,
doesn't point this out to
first
you,
of all,
there's
hold on,
so
hold on.
many
Hold
quarterbacks.
on.
The football game
He
is
did.
totally different
He
if you're
did not
playing
win
with
that
the
Super
lead.
Bowl. He did not win that Super Bowl. They gave it to the Ravens because Ray Lewis was retiring in his hometown, and that's the only reason they won.
Yep, I
So that
agree.
even backs up. He even backs up what I'm saying even more.
That's the
He's
only
only
reason.
been mid. Like he's what like. There's a lot of quarterbacks playing from behind is a totally different game than playing with the lead, and your defense can just go after them. It's if
Do
this
you
year didn't
do
show
you
you this.
know? You know, 2 years after the Super Bowl. So the season after the Super Bowl and the next season, Joe Flacco went and didn't throw a touchdown. It was because of his defense and his running backs that they was able to go
Damn.
to the playoffs. He didn't score. He didn't throw a touchdown. His last touchdown he threw was
So, like I
in
said, man, like I
Super
don't know why
Bowl.
you always do this. Like I said, I don't know why anyone believed the Browns were going to win with Joe Flacco as a quarterback.
I I didn't believe. I
Because
picked Houston.
losers help losers become good ones, I guess. I don't know. Cleveland ain't win shit.
But then,
Flacco got
yeah,
handed
man.
one, so
But give it
He
up
got
to
that big
CJ. The
ass
Texans
contract, and
did
he
their
really
thing,
became who he
man.
was.
The Browns are the same old Browns that we know them to be. They overachieve, but they're still the Browns.
Yeah.
So the next game, we could talk about Chiefs in Miami. That was I didn't see the Chiefs winning that
Oh,
game.
hey,
I didn't
everything
see
I
I
it.
didn't see
said.
Miami. Ain't no way Miami's gonna win that game.
Doug, did you
I
see
thought it was
Tua?
gonna be.
Even on the shotgun snap, he couldn't even catch the ball. I was like, nigga, I feel your coldness, Tua. Fuck y'all.
I I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be nothing but runs, and Miami has the better running backs, so that's why I picked Miami. But they actually threw the ball in that game, which was surprising to me.
Because look, I always thought about that, man. If it's that cold, it's just who wants it more. Even the defense don't want to hit nobody. It hurts them too, dog.
It hurts them
So
too. It
like
hurts
the,
when they
the
get.
DBs, they're not going to be playing like that physical on you like that. It's to slow everything down. So I guarantee, like he just, hey, it wasn't a beautiful game, but they did what they did, and he wore them down. And once they beat them out, they demoralized their morale. They're
And
like, fuck,
this is the first time Patrick Mahomes in his playoff career that he's actually going on the road.
yeah,
He's
man, he
never
needs
been on
to.
the
Yes, and it's for
he's
yes.
never
I
been on the
heard that. I
road
seen that.
before.
He's never played a road or playoff game.
Never
If he's
played
the
the road
He's
quarterback
going
that
before.
up
we
to
claim him to
Buffalo to
be,
do it.
yeah, and I don't think he's going to win that. But that's for later on discussion. That's later on discussion.
But the next game we'll talk about, we going we gonna skip on some stuff. we gonna talk about we're gonna talk about the Bucks and the Eagles. We'll take that one.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hey, Chrome.
Everybody knew the Bucks was gonna win that game.
Yeah. Eagles is soft, man. They ever since the
And
Niners beat them, they ain't been the same team.
dog, I don't.
and then when AJ Brown won't play, that was like, oh yeah, it's really over with now. It's
Yeah.
really over.
He was a healthy scratch, wasn't he?
No, he hurt his leg
Nah,
the last
Oh.
regular season
So
game.
I heard that
Yeah.
he was healed up and he didn't want to play or some shit like that. They were saying.
nah.
He
Look,
probably
That's
see,
what
he
my
a
buddy,
prima donna.
somebody was telling me.
I don't. What do you think is going on with the Eagles? Because I don't think it's a personnel problem. I think it's
It
deeper than
is.
that.
No, it's personnel. First of all, you got a new offensive coordinator. That was number one. But
That's not
what really
personnel.
screwed them?
Personnel are
Um,
players.
oh yeah, well, but what
That's
really
what I'm saying.
screwed
I believe
them?
it's above. They lost both of the
And
coordinators. Yeah, I agree.
but they changed defensive coordinator in the middle of the season and put Matt Patricia as the defensive coordinator. Matt Patricia is trash as a
Yes.
defensive coordinator. And then
Yes.
that's when they started going. That's when their defense started going downhill.
Their defense was never amazing, but boy, they let up
But
more points to the like.
I told y'all that the Eagles was a fluke. That record was a fluke. They was not as good as their record
But it
said.
was
I've been
definitely a
saying it
fluke.
a
Nigga,
whole
we
season.
got hurt. We got hurt. When Purdy got hurt
Mm-hmm.
last, they should have been in the Super Bowl. Purdy got hurt and
Yep.
they got
Hey,
handed one.
Yep.
hey, there's a lot of teams and a lot of sports that just because of an injury got handed one. I'm not
That's
trying to say,
true.
but sometimes that is
That's
a part
true.
of the game. The best
And one hundred
ability is
percent.
availability.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
always talk about that.
But I told y'all they was a fluke, and I told you when we played them this year, we was going to expose them for what they was, and we exposed them, and their whole life has been messed up ever since.
Hey,
What they
I
won it?
can't argue
Well,
that because
one
I
and
don't
six
know.
since that game, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
1-6
because
since
I
that
don't know
game.
what's going on with him. So I guess I agree with you, Manny.
Okay. The next game we'll talk about real quick is the Steelers and Buffalo. Because I got to say the best one for last, baby.
Hey,
The Steelers and Buffalo.
hey,
I thought
I
I thought
told
the
you he was
Steelers
going to
was
win that
going to
game.
pull it. Everybody,
Why?
Oh
everybody
yeah.
thought. Everybody thought. I thought
Stop
the Steelers
believing
was going
in
to pull it off.
backup quarterbacks and third string quarterbacks.
It wasn't a
Like this
quarterback.
year,
It was the run. It was the run for
the
Pittsburgh, and I
Steelers are on
don't
their
believe
third
in
string
Josh Allen.
quarterback.
But I don't believe in Josh Allen.
String quarterback.
I don't think anybody believes in Josh Allen.
Well,
He is
if you listen to If you listen to these major sports announcers out here, they all believe in Josh Allen.
That's crazy. I don't think they're gonna win the next game.
Mm-mm.
I do. I do. But we'll get
But
to that next. So we just move on to this last game for last week.
Yeah.
Let's get through this. Let's wrap up this
okay,
last week.
let's talk about the last game. I called it. I told everybody they trash. They needed to sell the whole team. The whole state need to be gone. We're gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers and how Green Bay went in there and smacked dog stomp, monkey walk
Hold
them
on.
boys up and down.
Hold on. Hold on. And I know this ain't a
Oh
chance.
man.
This is funny as fuck. The day before the game, I was Ubering. I Ubered all nothing but Dallas Cowboy fans. The next day, I couldn't find a Dallas Cowboy fan. I was Ubering because of damn, man, nobody Dallas Cowboy fan. I picked up one dude, this one couple, they were from Dallas. One. Before that, everybody was. I think I had like 20 rides, and everybody was Dallas Cowboy fan. The next day, one. Come on, bro. That's not no what's the name. You a Dallas Cowboy fan? No, man. I don't really like the Cowboys.
Ooh,
He watched that game and shit. They got their ass handed to him. Okay.
my whole Facebook timeline during the game, it was going off. After the
Hell
game,
yeah.
I didn't hear
You
nothing
couldn't
until the
find the
Eagles lost.
soul.
I didn't hear nothing from a Dallas Cowboy fan until the Eagles lost.
Dare I say this? Is that why JCash is not here?
Huh?
Mm.
No, he said he just got out the shower. He was supposed to be here.
Oh, okay.
I
Right,
didn't.
you guys are done.
That's like I had to wash my hair.
All right, look. I'm glad you guys are happy. But I've been saying that on the Friday show every week for the last 3 weeks to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't want to listen to history.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
no, they
dog,
don't ever. This is what they did for the last 20 fucking years. Like this shit shouldn't.
they can win the first round. They got handed to them though. Man, they put
They've
that ball
won
on
the
their fucking
first round
first play,
once
first
or
drive. I was
twice
like, this
in
shit's over.
27 fucking years. Like
Dog.
dog, all the little kids that you see at your red, all these new niggas in the league, they weren't even born the last time they won, dog.
Dog. Before halftime, Kyle Shanahan started preparing for Green Bay. Before halftime.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what's up with the Cowboys. I hate, like Lil Cashley always says, it's Jerry Jones. Once again, it's not going to matter who the players are when your owner is fucking retarded.
It's Mike McCarthy. I told.
And who put him there?
When they
who
hired
put
Mike
him
McCarthy?
There? Hey, I want to hear this shit. Who put him there? Who
it doesn't
picked
matter.
They are.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who said, all right, I want another dumbass yes man. You're right.
When they hired Mike McCarthy,
what he's saying right now is so retarded.
That was the worst decision you ever made. You could bring a coach in that is better, that hasn't reached his ceiling. Mike McCarthy has reached his ceiling.
Jerry Jones is only going to pick yes men. The owner is going to pick what he wants, and that's what he wanted.
He wants Belichick. Belichick is not a yes man.
He does not want Belichick.
He does
not want Belichick.
Yes, he does. Because Jerry Jones wants to win the Super Bowl. He doesn't care how he gets it. He wants to win the Super Bowl. Mike McCarthy had his ceiling was done when he won his one and only Super Bowl in Green Bay. He had a way better team with a way better quarterback in Green Bay and still couldn't get them over there.
Yeah, because he didn't have to do nothing. Yeah, he's just a yes man. He does what Jerry says. Yeah, he's not a good coach. That's why he picked him. Yes, Jerry's keeping him. It's not crazy. Only listen to Mannie and think what Mannie's saying is true.
No, that is not. He's trash. If he had went to your team, I would have said the exact same thing. Mike McCarthy is done.
You're saying the owner doesn't matter. That's what's retarded. What you're saying because it's Jerry Jones is the problem. No, it's not. It's not Jerry Jones to keep him there. You're right.
It's the coach. It's the coach because Jerry Jones is not doing clock management.
Hey, I'm right now. This is the perfect everybody. This is the perfect example of victim blaming.
Jerry Jones
put him there. Jerry Jones is happy with him there, even though he's trash, and he's blaming the man that shouldn't be there.
He's
not the person that put him there.
He's not happy with him there. Just because your owner is doing trash stuff to your team, you can't say every owner is like that. Sometimes it's the coach. Sometimes it's just not the owner. The owner might be trash, but
Wait, wait,
sometimes the
wait,
coach
wait,
is
wait.
trasher.
I don't even know how I'm arguing this because when there's a trash coach, most of the time the owner will get rid of him. Jerry wants him. But
He
that's not the
kept him. I
problem.
Jerry,
told you, they said that he
I
announced
know,
he's
yeah.
keeping him today.
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how to argue with this retard.
no, he's not. He's not going to get rid of him for the simple fact he already knows Dan Quinn is leaving. So the best scapegoat to have is Dan Quinn because he's going to Seattle to be Seattle head coach. So he's going to fire Dan Quinn and say the defense let them put up 48 points to use as a scapegoat
Yep.
because
No,
Dan
no,
Quinn was
wait. Hey,
leaving
wait, wait,
anyway.
wait. I'm going off what you're saying, Manny. Don't blame Jerry Jones. It's not Jerry Jones.
It's
Don't
not
bring Jerry
because
Jones. It's not him. It's not
Mike
him. So
Mike
don't bring him in
McCarthy
it.
is
Don't
a
bring him in it
terrible.
then.
You brought him in it. I said Mike McCarthy is the reason. He should be fired because he's a terrible
You
coach.
brought in the other dude. He's gonna blame. You brought that up. I think it's
I
Jerry.
said Dan Quinn. But Mike McCarthy is a
Yeah,
terrible
but
coach, regardless of who team he was on. He still would have been the same terrible coach that he was with Dallas. It has
and
nothing to do with Jerry Jones.
yeah, that's what
He's
I
a
said. The
bad
person
coach.
that hired both of those terrible people is the problem. But
He's
you're
terrible.
saying
He's ter- you're trying to say that he's terrible because Jerry Jones hired him. I'm telling you, he's terrible
no,
without
no.
Jerry
I'm
Jones.
saying Jerry Jones is terrible for
But
doing this.
Mike McCarthy is terrible too by himself.
I've
He don't
never
need nobody
argued
else.
that. I've never argued that. I said Jerry Jones put him there as a figure. You
But
started this
he's
rant tangent
terrible.
about this.
I'm saying I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I don't give a shit. They can keep them up for all they want to. So
Like I
I'm
said,
just
like
saying
that's
it's
JCash
Jay
said,
Cash's
like
problem.
my original point said, like JCash says, as long as Jerry Jones is still doing this shit, it's not ever gonna work.
Look,
if
that's
he
the
get the
people I
right
picked up.
coach, he could get this. He get Super
Hey,
Bowl.
the guys that the couple that I picked up, they said it's gonna be bittersweet when Jerry Jones dies.
Yeah.
God damn, you sound like
Because
Well,
one of
unless
those
you're
old boys
Manny,
that the same
Manny
thing.
believes in
everybody, hold
Jerry.
on,
His own fans don't believe
everybody,
in him, but Manny
but
believes in it.
everybody's talking about Jerry Jones. But when he died, Stephen Jones, his son, is just like him. You don't
Yeah,
lose
it's the
nothing.
same. It's
You still have the
yeah,
same
you're right.
thing. You don't lose
He'll
nothing.
be
That's
in the
not.
same
I know,
shit.
but that's not the problem. That's not the problem.
But you don't lose nothing. So it has to be. You have to look somewhere else or do something else because you're still going to have the same thing. When he dies, his son is exactly like him. Is going to run the company exactly like him. So you have
Hey,
to get
I
something
don't
else.
understand how you start arguing the same point. The owner's the problem, but then you say it's not the owner. That's what you
You
just
got to
did.
go. So you got to get somebody like Belichick that's gonna fight back with the owner and say it's my way, and I'll get you to a
But
Super Bowl, like
I
Jimmy
agree, but
Johnson
you
did.
said the owner is not the problem. You just said the owner wasn't the problem.
It's Mike McCarthy was the problem. He is the problem.
Okay,
Mike McCarthy is the problem.
How would we just say both of them the problem? That'll be it.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Well,
Moving on, let's get to these actual real playoff games, not wild card games. The meat, potatoes, playoff.
so you want to
Who
go in
do
order?
you?
You want to go in order of the games?
I am with it because there's not that many games like that. But oh man,
So
I
the first
know.
game is the upset game. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling the upset game. They're getting payback from week one. Houston Texans against the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm taking Houston in this game to come in there and shock Baltimore and Baltimore.
It wouldn't shock me.
It would me because for the first time, I actually believe in the Ravens. They're not winning flashy. They're winning like they're adjusting to each game. They're playing it at how the game allows it. And I have been doubting Lamar the whole season. He's not to me.
Well,
He's not out there trying to. He's not trying to do too much. If no one's open, he's okay. He will rely on the run game and the defense. And their defense has been showing up.
and then he
So I'm
has a
going with
lot to lose
Baltimore.
because Lamar hasn't. He's only 1-4 in the playoffs, or 1-5 in
Yeah,
the playoffs. He only won one
Yeah,
playoff
he's
yeah.
game.
horrible in the playoffs, bro.
Like
Yeah.
every other
So
year, I was at the end of the season. I was like, I never really believed him. But this year, he wasn't too flashy. He got a lot of like dirty wins, and he toughed it out.
Bro, you can't go all this shit about Dallas in history and then turn around and go, well, Lamar, you know what I'm saying? He might
Wait.
history's
You
history.
can't compare the two because Dallas history is 28 years. Lamar's
The
history, you're talking
last
about how
7
many?
sounds about the same to me. That's 7. I
Sevens is
mean,
28.
after
28
a
is
while,
literally
it's like, okay,
four times longer. It's a long time, but seven is four times longer. Like I get what you're
I
saying,
mean, I get it. I mean, I get what you're saying. But I'm like, for a player though,
and I think no. Another reason why I think he's probably going to win this time. CJ is a great rookie, but he's still a rookie. Like Lamar and them, they've been scrapping a long time. I don't think they're going to win. They may not win the Super Bowl, but I think it's going to be a close game. And at the end, I think Baltimore, with the experience, will pull it out. I don't think it's going to be no blowout. I don't. But I think Lamar's going to get past them. I do.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning with history here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Texans, bro, because I just
Because the Texans haven't really beat to me no good teams. Like they beat who's in front of them.
they that's what I'm saying. They only can beat who's in front of you.
But when they played the good teams, they lost. I'm not trying to hold that against them because
I
they
mean,
yeah.
I understand. I just Lamar in the playoffs.
Hey,
I mean, he can if he does his thing, he does
they
his thing. So I mean,
they won
I'm
the
not
game.
rooting against the brother, but I definitely think C.J. Stroud's better. I mean, and at the end of the day, he's gonna be a way better quarterback.
They won the games
Well,
that
I
mattered
don't
for them to
know.
win the division.
Facts. I don't know if CJ's going to be better than Lamar because
Yeah,
if he wins
CJ's
the
gonna be
Super
a
Bowl
lot
this
better than
year,
Lamar.
this might be his second MVP and Super Bowl. Like
Yep.
people, like
Yep.
I
And
don't want to put that pressure on a
I
dude
mean,
that
you
he's going
can
to be
call
better
him.
than an
He's
MVP.
MVP of the regular season.
Lamar
Okay,
already has the MVP of the regular season.
that's what I'm saying. CJ
CJ
Stroud's a
doesn't.
rookie, and his numbers is almost as impeccable as his. So I
He's
mean,
not. That's that. I'm not arguing that, but he's not going to be MVP.
who?
And then
CJ Stroud would
CJ.
be MVP of the league. He would
No,
definitely be MVP of the
I'm
league.
talking
he
about
was.
this year. I'm not
That's
predicting. I'm talking
this year.
about.
I'm talking about overall. I think CJ
Oh
Stroud's
well,
gonna
no,
be a better
no. So
quarterback.
you're saying he's going to win MVP? Not your
CJ,
opinion.
not this year. I said overall. I didn't say nothing about this year. Yeah, this year is gonna get MVP. That's fine. There was really no
This
standout
C-
player this
CJ
year.
CJ Stroud
I
is going to be the rookie of the year. Is rookie of the year, offensive
There you
rookie
Yeah,
of the
go.
yeah.
year.
He can
I'm
be,
not
and they're gonna give
arguing.
him the
I'm not
MVP. It's a
arguing
rookie.
what your prediction is in the future. I'm
That's
going
what
off
I'm
the evidence
talking
I have
about.
right now. Well, in the
Yeah,
future,
I'm not.
yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the playoffs, if you want to go with all that shit in the playoffs, Lamar's just not good. That's just to it.
Okay.
Fact.
At home, away, no matter where he is, he's just not good.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm
he's
going to go
not
pick the
good.
Texans.
So
Hey.
in the playoffs, if you look at the wins in the playoffs, Lamar and CJ has the same amount of playoff wins
There you go.
because they both only got one.
Yep.
Yeah, but Lamar didn't. Okay. But Lamar has the MVP. But okay, you going through rookie. Okay.
And he's still
Okay.
winning 7. You don't understand. He's still
He
come on.
he got an
He's still
MVP,
come on,
but
I'm not
They
he
saying
just
still
won a
lost every
division.
year.
And what does
you're the
that
one
mean?
saying that means nothing. Okay. Okay, that means nothing. You're right.
When
And what
how
he won the
long
MVP
ago?
before, and he still didn't do shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm comparing what accolades they have now. You're talking about a future hope. That's all I'm doing. This is
And
what
his
Lamar
CJ
MVP
has on
don't
Stroud.
his
mean
record
anything
now.
because he won the MVP before and he still lost. He still lost.
Yeah,
At the end of
he
the day, he
still
still
lost with the
lost.
MVP.
Right.
Okay.
He got the MVP trophy, but his ass didn't go in the second round.
I okay.
That was Trizmo, that was a crazy little thing that you just put up there, bro. Anyway,
That
Next
I believe in Lamar over a rookie. That's crazy. Okay. We'll
the next
see.
game,
We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens.
the next game is the future Super Bowl champs, the future Lombardi holder, number 6 is the San Francisco 49ers, the best team in the world, and they're playing the Green Bay Packers. I'm not worried
I
about
said we
Green
gotta
Bay.
watch for him, but I think we should win.
Yeah, because we beat Green Bay in the playoffs. It doesn't matter who. And this is a
Hmm.
little thing. Look,
Yeah.
McCarthy does not lose to none of his underlings. So you look, Lafleur. McVay, none of the people that was under him in
Uh,
Washington, he doesn't lose to them.
Oh, Shanahan. You mean he said
Yeah, I
McCarthy?
mean
Shanahan.
Shanahan. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Shanahan.
Woo, don't jinx us. Don't jinx us.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's
hmm?
like Saban.
No, this is what they're saying. All right. So, Manny, I already told you earlier. Truthfully, I've been back in the A plus team the whole year. Check the records. I'm not worried about it. But like I told him, don't let it some way somehow the Packers fucking win. That would just be one more proof. Y'all niggas are just hot to ditty cowboy players. Because if y'all lose to this
I mean,
man,
look, nigga, I
because
agree.
I gave y'all best player. I blessed y'all. So if y'all can't do it still, y'all definitely just the hot to ditty Cowboys.
Yeah, no,
I
I
believe y'all
agree.
should win. I
I'll
do
go with
believe.
it.
I
I'll
definitely
run with it.
believe.
I'll run with it 100%. Because if we don't win, I'm the same way. I'm like, dog. So what we gonna do, dog? We ain't gonna be doing this shit.
You're gonna do the same thing the Cowboys do next year. You guys will be number
Exactly.
one again.
But
Right.
but
Because
see,
y'all been number
but the
one
one
for like 4 years. Let's be real.
but the one
Let's
thing
be
about
real.
us, no,
Three.
but the one thing about us is that we don't lose in divisional round.
Yeah, we make it to the
We don't
Super
lose.
Bowl.
Yeah, we don't lose in divisional round. So that makes us better than the Cowboys because we don't lose divisional round, regardless of what
This,
our seeding is.
I no. He just said that makes us better than a team that's never done it in almost 30 years. Yes, I
We don't lose
wholeheartedly
divisional
agree.
round.
You guys are definitely better than that. Some of that hasn't done it in 30 years. My team came and was burned and came to existence and did it twice, almost 3 times.
But I'm just saying
And
we
my
don't lose
team's Dookie
divisional round.
Dogwater. And we're trash. Like that bar, that's a high bar to you. To me, that's just trash. We
And then
trash.
and then if you look at like I was saying earlier, if you look at the track record,
Hey,
the Cowboys and the Packers in the playoffs, the Packers beat the Cowboys every time in the playoffs. The Packers and the
They really
49ers in the
have.
playoffs, the 49ers beat the Packers every time in the playoffs.
like I said, I believe y'all better team, but oh my God, Jordan Love, my nigga, come through. All right, but it won't have to be Jordan. Like I'm gonna see
We just want
CMC's
to see
gonna
a
be
Super Bowl.
injured. Oh yeah, so I can look in your face and just see your souls and be like, I'm gonna get a
That's
jersey
not
in
gonna
your
be my soul,
colors.
brother.
I'm gonna
We
get
win,
y'all
we
two a
lose.
jersey. I'm gonna get Jason a jersey. This will be y'all colors, but the emblem switched, so y'all understand how each other feel.
Nah.
But I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it does, I don't know how I'm gonna get this money. All my change I got right. Boy. I'm gonna need to talk to your boy. I'm gonna need that colors with the logo switched. But
Nah,
I don't even got the
you talk to
money.
me about that. Anyway,
Yeah, I ain't got the money, and I'm just hoping and dreaming. But if it does happen, just know I got a whole plan layout for both of y'all. But I don't think it's gonna
It's not
happen. Let's be real.
it's not gonna happen. So
All right, let's go on to this next game.
the next game is the Lions and the Bucks. I'm going to pick the Lions because I just feel the Lions have a way better team than the Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks. Chrome, I'm
I know
looking
you
out
love
for you on
Baker.
this
I
one,
knew
bro.
you love Baker. I knew you love Baker when we had him.
I
You was
don't
actually
love
trying to back
Baker,
me up.
man. I just want to make it easier for us to get to the Super Bowl.
Damn.
And look,
I was thinking the same thing. I was
hey,
thinking it, but
but I'm gonna take the Bucks. So I'm gonna run with the Bucks. I
see,
ain't got no
Chrome
Hey
excuses.
talking
I
about
man,
want
Bucks.
to see the.
Chrome talking about Bucks on a revenge tour. Revenge
I
to
Sure,
go
hope they
home.
are.
sure.
I hope they are because, like I said, then I can use my same excuse I use. At least we lost to the division champs, nigga. Y'all can't even beat them. But I think Baker's gonna turn back into Baker.
He
He
said
I
plays
Baker's
think
high
gonna.
so
risk
too.
it, no
He
You got
biscuit.
to get past Denver,
he
Detroit
played
first.
he played two games at a high level. Now it's time for him to come back down to reality and to earth
But
and be
but
Baker
look,
Mayfield.
That's what I think's
he
gonna happen.
beat he beat a team
That pumpkin's coming back.
that could barely beat us. They scored the same amount of points on us as they did on them, and we are
Yeah,
dookie dog water.
true.
Like, hey, like I don't. Like I've been saying the whole year, I don't believe in anyone in our division. I don't. But hey, man, this whole season's been a revenge tour. Nigga, a whole bunch of mediocre motherfuckers have been out here doing their things, making people look like all stars. This whole year, so hey, that's why I think Detroit might win because we made all these years we made fun of Dan Campbell.
Because he biting kneecaps.
Look, just like he just couldn't spell it, that's how real it is, man. And Dan Campbell's out there trying to do all the defense and all that grunt. I just think when no one is a definitive best, it's anyone's game. It's a flip of a coin. Or I'm gonna go with Jason. It's all scripted. That's the easiest way out. That's why we suck. Actually, I'm going with that. I'm a conspiracy theorist now. Yep, it's all scripted. That's why we suck.
Okay, that works.
If it make you sleep better at night, we'll take
Yeah, we'll
it.
take it.
And then the last game
Panthers,
of the
man, they
week,
was just in the script.
yeah, the last game of the week is Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all know how I feel
Hey, I'm
about
going
that quarterback in Buffalo.
BUFFALO.
I'm going
I'm going
Kansas City,
Kansas
bro.
City because he can't he can't. I just don't feel that he can beat Patrick Mahomes. I just don't. And they got Kansas
Hey,
City has a better
even though
running back and a better
he has
defense.
beat Patrick Mahomes before, but I just
Once,
think like everyone's been saying this whole year, Kansas City is not they're not the same like the Eagles. You beat a terrible team, but you're not right. And I think
but
Buffalo is getting hot at the right time. And
but you know how
I
we
haven't seen Kansas City defense really put no pressure like that, like to make
you know how
Josh
we
Allen make stupid passes like he loves to do.
you know how we was just talking about how Baker Mayfield it's time for Baker Mayfield to be Baker Mayfield. Well, Josh Allen, it's time for him to be Josh Allen. He went last
That
week's game. He didn't throw no
No, yeah,
interceptions. It's time for Josh
oh,
Allen to be Josh Allen because
no,
that's
no,
what
I
he
agree
does.
with you, but I don't think the Chiefs defense has enough pressure to make him turn into his regular self. Because the Chiefs defense is to me is not that good. They've been torched almost against everybody.
They top
That's
five.
the only reason.
Their
Huh?
defense is way. Their defense top five. Their defense is lights out better than their offense, and that's the only reason that they even
Yeah, I
make the
don't think the
division.
offense is
And they're
any
in the
good.
playoffs.
I
The
don't think the
offense
offense
is
is any good.
they have a running back and the tight end and Patrick Mahomes. But see, the reason that Patrick Mahomes is going to win this game is because he's never been on the road, and everybody is saying that that he can't win on the road in the playoffs. And Patrick Mahomes likes to prove people wrong.
Hey, it's a great narrative. I agree. But the reason why he's on the road this year for the first time ever is because they're not that good.
Yeah, they have
Like I don't
no
want to
wide
believe it.
receivers. They have
Yeah,
no
I don't
wide
want to
receivers.
believe it like that. But I just think Buffalo, their offense has been together long enough. They'll be able to pull this out against Kansas City. Oh, Chrome's going with the
Oh,
Chiefs.
I
So
am too.
but
everyone's going. Oh, I'm the only okay. I'm the only Buffalo. I
so
think it's gonna be a good
they have
game.
the lake effect snow supposed to be in Buffalo this weekend also, and in Baltimore it's supposed to be freezing, below freezing. Just to throw the weather out there for the weatherman.
Oh yeah, those numbers aren't real to me. I told you. Once you get below ice, before below freezing, nigga, that's death.
So speaking of cold, there's a clip going around I heard this morning of a reporter. She's not a sports reporter, but they sent her out there to talk to Todd Bowles about how he felt about it being like 18 degrees in Detroit and how he was going to get his team ready to play Detroit this weekend. And Todd Bowles was like, "Don't they play in a dome?"
Yeah,
So,
right. It's gonna be
so
warm in the
yeah,
dome.
these news places out here throwing
Wow.
these reporters out here that know nothing about football and having them asking dumb questions on on live TV and stuff. So I thought that was kind of funny. He was like, "Yeah, don't Detroit play in the dome."
Hey, okay. Is there anything that y'all want to touch on in basketball besides the sudden death, the
That's what I'm
tragedy
gonna
that
jump on.
happened?
That's what I
Yeah,
was gonna
well,
jump on.
but you know, it was a trade today too,
Oh yeah,
a big
Pascal.
trade.
Pascal got traded.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pascal
let's
got
He
start off
going
traded.
with
head
the.
over to
Uh,
Indiana.
I want to let everybody know what happened with the Golden State dude and everything.
Uh, yeah, he's the assistant. The Warriors' assistant. I'm trying to. I don't want to mess up his name. Dijon Malinovic.
That your
That
sports talk raw.
Close
That's
enough.
good enough.
Close enough.
What was he? He's on what? Only
yeah,
46.
46
Yep.
years old. They say he was at a team dinner
A
and he just fell
team.
out
That
there.
means so. That means a lot of people on the team. I don't know if players were there, witnessed someone die, like a game with
Yeah.
Clue. No, I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm not trying, but like a game with Clue. Like he
What
did.
he
His
did?
heart
He
gave
didn't
out in
die.
the middle of the dinner.
He didn't die at the dinner. He passed out and they took him to the hospital, but they
Yeah, yeah,
postponed the game because of that. He died in the hospital.
No, but that's why. And some people say I don't trust hospitals because that's where people go to die. He had a heart attack at the dinner. He didn't survive the
yeah.
heart attack,
Right.
That's how
They
you.
did
That's
everything.
what
They
it's.
did everything at the hospital.
and they
They
could.
did. They used.
Yeah,
They took all measures,
That's
extreme measures.
crazy,
at 46, like heart attack to me is like cancer. Man. We like to think it only happens to the elderly and stuff, but it can strike anyone, even the most fit, most healthy.
man. That's
If
what
you're
I'm
on
saying.
whatever diet that you want to believe that's going to
Hey,
make you Superman, some things
heart
is
disease don't
inevitable.
care about nothing.
What your destiny is what your destiny is, man. What's the good Lord
You
has in plan for you, that's what it is.
you seen John Q? You seen the movie John Q?
Like,
That's based on real life events. That was a little
Mm-hmm.
boy. His heart stopped like that. He was a like what 10, 11 years old, and his heart
Mm-hmm.
stopped like that. And he needed a new heart. That's real life. Damar Hamlin, perfect
yeah,
example. His heart
man.
stopped like that. Like so, it don't have no
Some
age.
people like
It don't have no
it
age.
all like I'm glad you brought up Damar Hamlin.
Chris
Shit
Tucker,
happens
get the fuck out
like
of here.
that. Like when your heart stops, and it's up to you how you react to it. Other people are gonna take it however they want to. It's up to you how you live your life, man. Shit happens. You can be in perfect health and everything, and it just man, be blessed, be thankful, man. Every day's a
I,
blessing that you
I
wake up.
every day I see. I mean, every time I see y'all, now I'm thankful that we all together. You know what I'm saying? Think about it all the
Hmm.
time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely.
Yep. Hey, like I tell these my residents stuff every day. And when you wake up in the morning, nothing else that happens in your day should affect you because the hardest thing that we have to do is wake
Is
up because
wake
that's the
up.
only thing we don't have control over because that's the only thing we don't know we're gonna do. So when God give
Yep.
us that chance to see another day, it should be nothing else that happened that day that can bring you down from that high because you get to see another day. You feel what I'm saying? So you should just be
Exactly.
happy and
Unless you
go.
got a super football team owner. But yeah,
Well,
Okay. Okay.
you should take that new
but
day
I'm
and
still
try to think
blessed.
of
I'm
something
still blessed.
to,
That's what I'm saying, bro. You,
but yeah, you
okay.
know.
It's just
And
when I
I,
see
I
this logo, I think of that motherfucker.
but like how Unc said, when we be in the chat or I see y'all, I'd be happy. I was like, my family is alive. I
Yeah.
love these guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? They here another day and we're gonna talk all the trash and we're gonna talk and
Yep.
and then it is what it is. Like
One hundred
that's just
percent.
I
crazy, man. Whew.
So, how do you feel about this trade to the Pacers?
So it makes me take back all the stuff that I talked about the Pacer all year. That they was a flash in the pan, and that they wasn't going to do anything. Now they are going to be a legit contender because
Yeah, they're a legit team
Pascal.
now.
And the funny part about
Who
this
gives
whole
a fuck
thing,
how? Wait. So you no longer care? All right, I'm gonna let you finish. My fault. Go ahead, go ahead, man. Get it off. Go ahead.
but what's so funny about this whole thing? Me, Jason, and Malik was just talking about the Nuggets, and we was talking about Bruce Brown. And then like 5 minutes later, it popped on my phone that they traded him for Siakam. I was like, ain't that crazy? We was literally just talking about him coming off and being at the Pacers, and now he's gone. But yeah,
Yeah.
what was you saying, Monkey?
So I don't know, truthfully, if this trade makes them any better. They were already scoring at like damn near 147 points every night. They were already, to me, they opened my eyes. They were doing their damn things. Like, Siakam's not going to make them worse by no means. But boy, I don't know if you can win the ship averaging
That's
150 points like an all-star game.
That's the extra. That's the extra. Siakam is going to bring you an extra 18 to 20 points and a defensive presence.
No, this is my problem. Offense is obviously not their problem. They're highly entertaining. I support it, but if they do win it, once again, I'm gonna say like I always said, defense doesn't matter, nigga. Defense is a thing of the past. You guys want to say defense matters. I think people be they the rules have eliminated enough of the defense of being physical and all that, and the players are that much more skilled that offense is what it does it now.
No, because
But
the Nuggets had a good defense last year.
And he keeps on saying that they did, and they had a good defense last year. They were like top 5.
Defense does still matter.
Defense still wins championships.
all right,
Yes,
but
it
this team
does.
is averaging giving up like 130 points. That's what I'm
No,
saying. Indiana's averaging.
I'm, I'm not
That's what I'm
saying that they're
talking
going to
about.
win a
I was talking
championship.
about this team.
No,
If you guys are trading
yeah,
it somewhere else, my fault. I'm talking about this team
no.
right now.
I'm not saying they're going to win a championship. I'm just saying that they're going to be a contender
Oh yeah,
in the East because I was saying that after the All-Star break they was going to fall to the bottom. I'm just talking
yeah.
about what I said about it. Now with them getting Siakam, now they're going to be a contender. I'm not going to say they're going to fall to the bottom after All-Star break. Like I was saying, it
Fair
was just
enough.
a flash in the pan.
Because I
Yeah,
because I already felt that way without Siakam, but that
yeah.
doesn't matter because that's
Everybody
who
else,
they got now.
everybody else was. I was the only one saying that they was a flash in the pan. All the rest of y'all was saying no, they're going to be good out in the East or whatever. I was saying they was a flash in the pan. That was just me. So I don't think they are going to be
Like,
a flash in the pan anymore. But time will tell. Still got to
like,
beat Boston and Milwaukee and Miami. You still got to beat those teams and
I don't.
Philly.
Miami's not up there right now. I'd say Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, the Clippers,
I'm talking about.
Oklahoma.
I'm
No,
talking
I'm
about
just
in the
saying.
East. Yeah,
I'm just listing everywhere. Like the teams that I
but
wasn't giving that much shine to. I do
you
like
can't
right
take
as of right now.
you can't take Miami out of that mix because you remember Miami was number 7 last year and they got to the finals. They beat the
Yeah.
Milwaukee's and the
I look,
Celtics.
look, look, look. I'm not arguing none of that, but nigga, this is what I picked. I don't believe this Miami team's the same one as last year. I'm like, as of right now, those are the. I even might even throw Sacramento, even though they like. Nah, I think yeah. There's a lot. These youngsters are really out there proving they worth. Like
Okay.
I'll give it to them.
I'm afraid of the Jazz. The way they're playing right now,
Should they
I'm
be a
I
kind of
think
scared
they.
of the
contender?
Jazz.
I don't think they're gonna win the shit, but they can definitely ruin your season for sure. I agree with that. They can ruin.
It,
I don't care what team it is. If you don't come all the way and you underplay,
It will
they're
be.
not going to win like that.
Hold
They
on.
can win.
Look at Cleveland. Shit, they beat the
But
Bucks by
Cleveland,
40 today.
Cleveland though has been like that the last couple of years. Like they've been like a piece or two away. Like you'll see them have a couple amazing games. Like
True.
okay,
That's
and
true.
then like that's what I'm saying. These youngsters, I've been downplaying them. I have, but I'm starting to see. Nah, they're the real deal.
your
They are.
your
I
Lakers
just think it's
your
during the
Lakers is trying to
season.
do a little something.
Yeah, we won our last 2. We beat
Mhm.
Denver. We beat Dallas today.
Yep.
And
We doing
Denver
pretty
lost to
good.
whatchamacallit to Philly and LA.
But that was a good game though. That was
Oh, it was an
a
amazing game.
battle. That
Yeah,
was
that
that was a
was true.
battle.
That was a good ass game.
Yeah.
And there's your scores for the day. And then wait, that's kind of wild. I
What?
think Atlanta should dismantle that team, get rid of everybody, and start again.
Why? I don't believe Atlanta was there. Remember, I was telling you guys there's some
They're
teams
always
that
going to
are
be the bottom, like mid bottom of the
no. I
barrel
remember
type
I
team.
always said there's some teams that are okay with just having an entertaining team. They're not trying to win.
That's true.
Listen,
I believe
y'all not gonna
Atlanta is one of those teams.
y'all not gonna talk about thin hair don't care like that. Okay? You let him be who he is.
Wait. I'm not talking about Kevin Durant.
No,
Oh
no, thin hair don't care is
no,
Trey whatever his name is. I can't even think of his
Kevin
name.
Trey Young.
Yeah, Trey
Trey
Young.
Young's hair is
Durant,
nowhere near
nappy
as
hair
bad
don't
as
care.
Kevin Durant's.
Nappy hair don't care. That's nappy
He
hair don't
Kevin
care.
yeah, he no, he got nappy hair and he still has a bald spot that's
Yeah,
thinning.
he got
I've
right in
never seen
there.
that in my life. I've
but
never seen
but if you
nappy thinning bald spots.
but if you look at Trey Young, he's got hair, but it's so thin and like he
It's
got
so
bald
thin.
spots all through his head.
No,
Uh-huh.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's why Kevin Durant is past him because his hair is obviously that thin, but it even went bald. Trey
No,
Young's gonna get there. I'm not arguing that.
Kevin Durant is in a
His
whole
hair
nother.
look like
He's
Chico DeBarge.
yeah, he's African. Kevin Durant, he's on the African level. He got
Yeah.
mange. He got that mange
Yes.
head.
Yes, he does.
This nigga
He
got
Sorry,
a
got that
dog.
Trismo.
What the
mange
fuck?
head.
Sorry, Trismo.
Well, sorry, Trizmo. Yeah, you're just Panamanian. You're right.
He didn't say Panamanian. He said African.
I
Shut
know
your
you
ass
deny
up.
half of your side. You can deny half of yourself. That's all
I
me.
don't,
I'll
I don't
take
deny
that.
none of this shit. I don't deny none of it.
Oh,
It
Well,
is what
sorry,
it is.
interesting.
half of you.
Hold up. Something interesting just popped up. Your old coach said he still wants to be coach, or hold up, or it's always an or defensive coordinator. Y'all need a
I think
Oh,
he'd
defensive
be an
coordinator.
fair.
amazing. I've been saying that. I think Ron Rivera would be an amazing defensive coordinator. Our
See, he did
defense
say
was
that.
like we always had a solid defense. Even what they have a solid defense, he does not have a progressive. Like none of his teams that he cooked the offense is very basic and stale.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't like Ron Rivera as a coach. I think he'd be an amazing defensive coordinator.
I
Y'all
agree with
need a
that.
defensive coordinator.
W-
I told
We
you
need
getting your
Jesus.
coach back.
Bring him
I
back.
told you getting your old coach back. I didn't say what
We
capacity,
need
but you
Jesus.
getting him back. You getting him
We
as
need
DC.
Jesus.
You need him as a defensive coordinator.
Why not?
Like I said, man, we talk about football, man. I mean basketball.
It just popped up, so I just had to throw it out
I
there.
know, no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Ron Rivera, I think he's an amazing defensive coordinator, not a head coach.
You know
I
we
think he
didn't talk
knows how to
about in
inspire
football.
players.
You know what else we didn't talk about in football? I'm sorry, but
Something
it
that you
just
didn't
popped
care
up again.
about.
No, it's something very. What about Jim Irsay? Y'all hear what happened to him when they found him unresponsive in his house and they had to hit him with Narcan to bring him back around like a month ago?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, this just came out today. He was unresponsive
Really?
in his house about a month ago, and they had to hit him with Narcan to bring him back around. And you know what Narcan is
Damn.
only used for, right?
Yes.
OD, overdoses.
Yes. He
And they said
OD'd. Yes.
he has a history of overdoses and drug overdose and alcohol abuse. So
Shout out to that man to keep this story buried that nobody even heard about, and he's done multiple times over the years.
Yeah, that's
hey,
crazy. That's crazy.
a whole month ago
That it's
before he
happened
came out.
multiple.
You
Yeah,
said the can of self shit, he OD'd. That's crazy.
yeah. And you
Hey,
said it's happened multiple times. Shout out to that man to be rich enough to just keep doing drugs and nigga overdosing. And just now, it came out a month ago. He OD'd again.
you can't mix
Power
your
of money,
heroin and your coke together. You can't mix them together. You got to do them separately.
boy. Some people they have the money just to kill themselves and come right back. I guess
Hey, because they both rich white people drugs. So
I did not know that, Jim Mercer. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But
You got stuff
I
you got to
guess
clear.
he ain't a quitter. He ain't a quitter.
we
He
need to
overdosed
talk to
multiple times.
we need to talk to the women, the NCAA women's basketball committee because our girls need to be higher than 25.
Yeah, 23 and 25 is crazy.
Yeah, like
It
we need to be
is,
They're
it
like
higher.
is.
one of
But
the only
I'm
teams that got one loss. It's like one other team, and they're ranked 7.
Right?
look.
Like
I agree.
we're
I agree
consistent.
wholeheartedly what you say. But I'm thankful that they're finally taking UNLV as a real program. Because for
The
years
girl,
they never
the
even
girls has
considered that.
been the girls has been good for a while. They've been consistent for a
And
while,
now
so
we're
that's why
ranked. That's what
we
I'm
should be ranked.
saying. Yeah, and we're now
We should have
yes.
been ranked in the beginning.
We should have been ranked years before, but they didn't take it serious. Now they're starting to.
Now in the big schools, y'all come on, so y'all can get that. So y'all can get that whooping too. Come on, UConn. Come on, South Carolina. Come on,
Right.
Baylor. Come on, so y'all can get that whooping too. Don't be scared. Ain't but basketball. Come on.
All right. Is there
Shout out
anything
to
else?
Kate. Shout out to Caitlin too, because she's out here killing it in NCAA basketball.
Yo, she pulled a damn logo the other day. A logo shot that. That's this motherfucker. That girl can play.
Woo.
Straight
Yeah.
up and down. That girl can play.
Hey, come on to the Aces. We got a spot for you.
I would love to see that. I'm not
Come to
gonna
the
lie,
Aces.
that would be amazing.
We got a spot for you.
We'd be
We
unbeatable
got a
for
spot
real,
for you.
for real.
What? We got a spot for you. Come on out here. You want to win? You want to win championships? Come to Vegas, because that's
Right.
all we do.
I got a feeling they'll be here anyway. Most of them come here anyway. You got to remember, we got, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, the no state tax
Right.
and all that shit. A lot of niggas be like, "Nigga, I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to go to Las Vegas."
Yep. So
All right.
But yeah,
Anything else you want to say for the night, Unc?
uh, man, I gotta send a shout out, a happy birthday to our favorite player, Joe Macklin. It's his birthday today. Joe, like 40, I think Jay's his 48th
Why
birthday
you gotta put his
today.
number up there? Why you gotta put his number
Oh,
out
that you're
there?
right, you're right. Stay, my bad, Joe, my bad.
It's
Sorry
just his
about that, brother.
birthday.
But hey, happy birthday, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm
go
pretty
dunk on
sure you gonna
somebody
catch
between
this
the
brother
legs.
later. I'm fixing to call. I'm fixing to write him up in a minute. Or I might shoot him a call, see what's up with him. But yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Manny?
He's still one of the best hoopers I know.
hey, it's always great to be with the family. Wednesdays, Fridays, Mondays, wherever. It's always great. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Armando. Shout out to GSS Production. Shout out to the family. Cashless and Chrome. You know y'all wanted to be here, but y'all couldn't. But we held it down for y'all. And tune in Friday, yo, on Room Service Radio. We'll be there talking the same trash, a different day about different sports. You feel me? So yeah.
Yes, sir. And all right, shout out Armando. Thank you, GSS. We've been missing for a little while, but we're back. Chrome, we miss you. Hope you can get back here next time. Cashley, I understand shit happens. Get back here. Thanks for being here. Like Monday and Wednesday shows, me and you. Never know, man. Shit. Weather, shit, it's cold. It's wintertime. What else I want to say? My team suck. Uh shit, man. Like you heard, man. Anything's always possible. Every day you wake up is a day you're blessed. Fuck everything else. It may suck, but that's part of living. But this is Sports Talk Raw, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell you how we feel about these sports. But until next week, or maybe Monday or Friday, again, how's it go, y'all? Fin,
Finn,
fin,
Finn,
fin,
Finn, Finn.
fin. Oh, there's no energy in there. All right, though. It's all right. We messed up. We've been gone a while, but we still love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And we out.
Peace.